everybody. My name is Russell. I'm a very grateful member of this community. So since we just went over the prayer, there's no sense really reading it. So I'm halfway done. So this year I was asked to give the Drash on what holiness is. And when Rabbi Joseph asked me if I would do the Drash, I told him yes. Right? That's what I've learned in my life. When we're asked of something, that you say yes. And when you're asked to talk about holiness, how can you say anything other than yes? And then him and Chaplain Adam, they've asked me, can I help you with your Drash? And my response to them was pretty simple. I says, if I haven't figured out in the 11 years that I've been here what holiness is to me, then just what the heck have I been doing here? But when I was given the Drash, just like most Jews across the planet, I went to Google. And kosher.com was the first site I went to. And it was the last site I needed to go to. Because it talked about holiness in a way a dummy like me can understand. Right? People in recovery, a lot of times, the theory, the concept, the words, they're so far out there, they're so esoteric, they're so hard to grasp because they're so much larger than I am. But in the time that I've been here, and the work that I've done, and the community that I've been a part of, I've been able to understand some very basic, simple concepts. Rabbi HaKohen of Lublin taught that the source of any concept can be determined by examining the context in which it was first introduced in the Torah. Applying this rule to the concept of Kedusha, we find that the first time the Torah mentions this word is in the context of Shabbos. And anybody that's seen me at Shabbos, you know how much I love Shabbos. And what is today? It is the greatest Shabbos of all. And thus we may conclude that Shabbos is the source of all holiness. All holiness that exists during the week has its origins in Shabbos. I take that moment of time, that space that we are provided with, and that's why I sit up front. Because I, as a simple man, need to be able to laser focus to try and attain the holiness that I believe we're all searching for. The holiness that is absolutely available to anybody willing to grasp it. Developing this point further, our rabbi teaches that holiness manifests itself in 3 dimensions. And this is the piece that really hit with me. And if you've been in recovery, whether past, present, right, and you've heard these terms, you will know why it meant so much to me. The 3 dimensions are olam, shana, and nefesh. Place, time, and people. We talk in recovery about the things that we can control. We can control the places that we go, the things that we do, and the people that we spend our time with. So if we take that very basic, simple concept that an idiot like me can actually grasp, and I look at my life, and I look at the choices and decisions that I've made in my life, for a vast majority, I see how unholy I truly was. Because the places I went, the things I was doing, and the people I was doing them with, because of my choices, led me to a 27-year incarceration in prison. And it wasn't until I got out and I came here to Beit Teshuvah and I started aligning myself with people that were on a path of recovery, teshuvah, repentance, repair, forgiveness, all those concepts that we talk about. And I spent time in the old sanctuary and recently in this sanctuary, where I got married to my wife, my Holy of Holies, this space that we are sharing right now, the people in this room, the people that I love so dearly, that have meant so much to me and have taught me so much about what it is to be a decent person. That's what holiness is. If I align myself with decent, honest people that are on the same path as me, that can show me to get to where I want to go, if I go to the places that keep me away from the evil inclinations I still have, but align with the intention I have set for the day, each and every day, and I do the things that I know I need to do, small acts of kindness, doing the next right thing, being kind to your neighbor, these are all supreme acts of holiness. Glenn Goss, God bless his memory, every Friday morning, he would vacuum the sanctuary. As a staff member, he wasn't even a resident anymore. Out of love of this space, out of love of the time, out of love of the gift that we are all given. You don't have to be a resident at Beit Shuvah. You don't have to be an alumni of the program. If you are here, you are a part of the holiness that is imbued within all of us. It surrounds me, it envelops me, it lifts me up. That's why this year is so special to me. Having community back here in this space after so long. Nate, Thea, Laura, the music department, they got me through a time of pandemic services to this point in time, this holiest of time, holiest of space that we have the gift and the honor to share. So my question to you, how are you going to honor this gift, this time, this space, these people? If you want to give money, fantastic. But I think more people want to give of their self. More people show up here, not because they have to, because they want to be a part of what it is we are doing here as a community in growing and loving and supporting each other. And some of us are going through the hardest, darkest struggles imaginable. And yet you are here, and that is holy, and you are holy. How do you continue to be the light that shines on others, to bring them to this point in time where we get to share space with each other and love and honor one another? Gemar Chatima Tova.
Thank you, Russell. I just have one thing to say. You are no idiot, my friend. There is no holiness in saying that you are an idiot. You are way incredibly wise, and we are so gifted for your wisdom and all of the loving kindness that you do for our community.